What's up, guys? Godspeed again. Just gonna make a real quick video this month. I picked this up. It was in the mailbox today when I finished up my 9 to 5, and wanted to make a quick video about what was in it this month and kind of my opinion on a couple of the baits real quick. I'm sure there's plenty of people out there who haven't got theirs yet. This is October 2014, so I'm gonna run through it. So without further ado, alright, so I was pretty happy with this month. A lot of versatility compared to some of the other months. So first and foremost, what you're going to get is I'm going to butcher this name, Matzoi America. Looks like a jerkbait. You could crank it too, I'm sure. In fact, it says crank on the back of it, but it's a 5/16 ounce, good to 4 to 12 feet. Let me open this up, get a little better shot. This is a tiger perch color. Looks pretty nice. The detail looks good. There we go. So that's a pretty nice little jerk bait there. Coming into winter, I don't mind having a few more of those in the arsenal. Hooks actually feel pretty sharp, so yeah, not bad. I'll definitely get some use out of that this year. And that's retails for $5.99. And then you're always going to get hooks. These are VMC 4/0 EWG. And one thing I noticed about these are the ones with a really long shank, as you can see, for holding your moving your plastics up. And I think that's going to work out real well. I love VMC hooks. And then this was probably my favorite item in the mystery tackle box this month. I love jigs. I always have a jig tied on. But this is the Greenfish Tackle Crawl Ball Football Jig in a 1/2 ounce. Obviously your black and blue. One thing I noticed about this when I looked at it, I had a few minutes to look at it earlier. It's not a super thick hook. I wouldn't call it a light wire hook, but it's certainly not like a, you know, Dirty Jigs no jack hook or something like that. And another thing is the weed guard is trimmed already. It barely covers up the barb, or I'm sorry, it barely comes over the point of the hook. I normally trim them down to where they're about even with the barb, so this is a little bit shorter than what I'm used to, but at least for my area, it's going to be perfectly fine. But I certainly don't need to modify that at all or trim that weed guard. But overall, really happy. It looks like a high quality jig there from Greenfish Tackle. So happy to get that. Let's see what we got here. This is the split tail beaver from V&M Baits. What a cool color. This is a kind of a royal blue with green flake in it. The tail comes basically attached, and then you can break them apart for if you want some more action with that bait. But it feels solid. Feels a lot like a D-bomb or something like that. It's very solid. Overall, this is a nice beaver style bait. You get a 4-pack. Yeah, you get a 4-pack of those, so that's good. I'm happy to get those. And moving right along, these are get the name right, these are by Stanley. These are called the Sidewinder. It's a 4-pack. Pretty neat little bait here. Definitely going to get some use. I like the color a lot. In my area, they look like red and brown. Brown, yeah, it could be a red and brown or a red and green pumpkin sort of a color. Ribbed, and then the tail has a hole in it, so you can run a rattle up in that tail. Great. You could Texas rig this. You can put it on a shaky head. Tons of possibilities with that. So that's a really good bait. And again, I like that color a lot. It's like red, green, pumpkinish. That's a good deal there. You get a 4-pack again of those. And then got some Lake Fork. What do we got here? This is the Lake Fork Hyper Worm. I'll show you those. Lake Fork Hyper Worm. You get a 5-pack of these. This is the 4-inch version. Some little paddle tail, kind of a high action worm. Yeah, I definitely get some use out of that. Again, this is a gray, kind of a shad imitation. That's not bad. Alright, so yep, that's good from Lake Fork. And then this is a Swimbait. This is a 4-inch by Optimum Baits. This is a 4-inch line through, what they call their baby line through. Feels like it's got glue all over it or something. I'm not sure if it melted a little bit in transit or what, but oh, it doesn't smell good either. This is the most expensive retail. This is the most expensive bait in the mystery tackle box this month. It retails for $6.99. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's fine. I haven't seen it in the water. I don't want to pass judgment on something I haven't tried yet, but it feels like the whole thing's covered in glue. And yeah, I don't know. But it comes with a treble hook, 4-inch. So anyway, that's from Optimum Baits. And then this month we got a beard, which I needed obviously, but we get a KVD beard, stickers, and that was nice, little touch. We get the Halloween, kind of the Halloween ribbon there. So all in all, a pretty nice box. Highlight being the jig, because I love jigs, and then I would say these two plastics, the V&M beaver style. Actually, I'm really impressed with. I've never heard of V&M specifically, but or I should say I've never fished with V&M specifically, but really impressed. That looks like a high quality beaver style bait there. And then the Sidewinders, I'm definitely going to get some use out of those. So that's October 2014, guys. So I'll see you next month, and good luck.